Your period came on the 15th of the month, and now you're wondering when you're actually going to be ovulating after this. All right, so here's the maths. Firstly, your cycle is counted from the first day that your period started until when your next period starts. So from the day your period starts, you have day 1 of your whole menstrual cycle. Normally a period will last 5-7 days, just depending on how you are. That's so important because we are all completely different. Some of us have cycles of 25 days, others 28 days, others 32, and many more variations on that, which is why no one can say an exact day when you're going to be ovulating. It's not like everybody ovulates on day 20 or day 12. It's completely different. This is why it's so important that you know your womb, know your cycle, and also know your signs. So if you really want to know when you're ovulating, then get to know your natural signs of ovulation. Now I've got a couple of really good videos on clear signs of ovulation, but here are a couple of really good tips for you. Firstly, write down in your calendar or get a period tracker app so you know exactly when your period started. And then you write down or keep a note of the ovulation symptoms that you've been experiencing. I'm talking about the days when you get egg white cervical mucus. Now with ovulation, you can often feel a backache, a lower backache, and it's way before your period will start. If you've been wondering what that lower backache is, it's probably your ovulation, and it's often just one-sided. Right in your lower back, so it's really behind, not forwards like often your premenstrual cramping would be. It's really behind in your lower back, and often that will be 5 to 7 days after your period. But again, that's different for everybody. Generally, if you've got a 28-day cycle, you may be ovulating between days 10 and 12, but it's not for everybody. Some ladies ovulate earlier, some later. This is why it's so important to know those natural signs of ovulation. Know your signs. Your hormones are changing, so get in tune with them. And how do you get in tune with them? Well, here's a great tip. I'm a womb healer. I absolutely love helping you to communicate with your womb, to tune in, really understand your body. Your body gives you the signs. Okay, so place both hands now. Just take both your hands and place them over your womb and breathe in. Close your eyes. Feel your womb underneath your hands. Feel the sensations. And do this every single day. And see how your womb is feeling every single day of your cycle. Because then you will start to feel into, okay, I'm feeling that on the left-hand side or the right-hand side, or now my period's coming and I can feel what my period signs are. There's another sign as well, which is actually inside your body, and I'm talking about your cervix, the entrance to your womb. Your cervix changes shape and texture depending on where you are in your menstrual cycle. And it's something for you to get used to as well. And it's perfectly fine. It's part of your amazing feminine body. So your cervix is actually inside your vagina. And when you're going through your period, your cervix is lower down and harder. And then afterwards, towards ovulation, it starts rising up, softening and slightly opening. And that's when your discharge also changes, when you're fertile. Because then if you are trying, then your body is preparing everything to make it optimal for you to conceive. And then after you've ovulated, your cervix will start lowering down and hardening again as you get towards your next period. If you'd like to know more about womb healing and tuning in with your womb, then follow the link. There's a link that comes up at the top of the screen. You can also pop down in the first comment and in the video description and get your link to my 5 steps technique to womb healing. I hope that really helps you to understand more about how to track your ovulation now, and that it's not just a standard number that everybody is completely different, which is why it's so important that you understand your amazing body.